What's up, everybody? We're here at the No Kings protest in Yonkers, New York. According to the president, he would call this the Hate America rally.
Bring together the Marxists, the socialists, the Antifa advocates, the anarchists, and the pro-Hamas wing of the far-left Democrat Party. That is the modern Democratic Party. That's where they've gone. And the Hate America rally is the common theme among all those groups.
And this is supposed to be the horrifying, violent, domestic terrorist, criminal, illegal alien. I don't even fucking know at this point, but I'm looking around and I'm seeing a whole bunch of patriots. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing American flags. I'm seeing rebellion flags of Star Wars. Listen, there's nothing to be afraid of, ladies and gentlemen. You still have your First Amendment right to protest. Make sure you get your ass out of that seat, get your ass out on the street, and protest. And do it now. Let's start interviewing some people. All right, no, it's very simple. Why are you here today?
Because I would like to see a future in this country that was as good as what I got, because it's no longer like that.
Yeah, no, okay. So here's my question then, to follow up on that. What is the number one concern that you have for America's short-term future, 10, 20 years?
Well, it doesn't seem like it's a democracy anymore. And I really want to see equal representation and the people having a real voice, because that's what this country's about.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you another question here.
Sure.
What does no kings mean to you in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it's an experiment.
Yeah.
And I know the Constitution isn't supposed to be 100%. You know, it's like we have ideals.
It's a living, breathing document. It needs to be able to change.
It really does need to be able to change.
Because
when you tell me.
Well, when somebody asks me what no kings means to me,
Yeah.
that quite literally to me, it screams 1776. It screams
I know,
the
I know,
founding
I know.
of this nation is built upon no kings.
No
The
kings.
taxation without representation for what? What was it, like $2 or some shit? Like, all I'm saying is that I think that our country has lost its way, and that the reason why this protest is called No Kings,
No Kings.
is because it is a reminder, like a ringing of the fucking Liberty Bell, that we have lost our way, and it's a
Yeah.
5-alarm fire.
It is a 5-alarm
And
fire.
we have people out here who, when I look around, I don't see violent, criminal, Antifa, illegal, alien, undocumented. Like, that's not what I see. And even I don't care about your status.
I'm a teacher. That's what
I
I do.
That's what the American Federation of Teachers is putting out.
We got
Right there,
the
on the
No,
American
just-
Federation of
just
Teachers.
us.
I liked it. That's like the ATF, but in reverse.
It's the AFT.
Oh, right there. I like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. America has no kings. Thank you so much for this interview.
Oh, my pleasure. It was really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
On the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Americans, we are patriots, we are here to fight against authoritarian rule and fascism. And so are you. Whether you're at home or whether you're on the streets, we're all here for the same reason. Democracy!
Okay, sure.
Because everybody's got the right to... Well, we're going to interview him. We're going to see what he's got to say, you know? This is the thing about democracy. I'm going to give everybody attention. I want to see... I want to see what he has to say for himself. Well, let's ask him. Sir, we're good? We're recording? All right. Sir, what are you doing here at this No Kings protest?
I'd like to see for myself who turns out here. They have a huge crowd.
So when you're looking around, do you see a whole bunch of domestic terrorists in your eyes?
I see aged hippies and people that are just not mentally all there, in my opinion.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. When the President of the United States says that this is the Hate America rally,
Yeah.
do you see these people here who are patriots, do you see them as people who hate this country?
I can look in their face and their souls, and they don't only hate this country.
You say you can look in their souls?
They hate themselves too.
So you think the people here
Yeah.
hate themselves?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
I haven't seen Chris.
I am Chris.
I haven't seen a good-looking person here besides
So
yourself.
you're first of all, I wouldn't say I'm good looking, but hold on. You're criticizing.
barely contain myself.
Sir,
Prime example.
You're criticizing people's looks here for.
Prime example. Get the camera on that lady.
I think everybody in here
now
is
she's
here for the
hiding
reason
herself.
to protest against fascism. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Do you support fascism?
Can you tell me what fascism is?
Violent,
first?
authoritarian, alt-right rule in order to establish some sort of political
Oh,
dominance.
absolutely. I'm against. That's what Joe Biden
Okay, so
did.
you do not
Joe
support
Biden
fascism.
And Obama did that. They sicked their Department of Justice against Trump and his cabinet. So yeah, I'm against what Biden.
So no,
and
my
Obama
question is,
did.
my
I'm against fascism.
I have a
yes.
second question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, would you consider jailing your political opponents fascism?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do you think about President Trump threatening to jail Governor Pritzker?
Okay, so the Department of Justice under Biden prosecuted.
No,
Roger
I asked you
Stone,
about Donald Trump. What do you think about Donald
Roger
Trump?
Stone, Steve
Sir, it's a simple
Bannon,
question. We could talk about that
Donald Trump,
afterwards, but what do you think about Donald Trump threatening to jail Governor J.B. Pritzker for no
plenty of
reason?
Others, and if Kamala, and yes, her name is.
I don't think he's going to answer the question.
I'll answer.
Okay, what do you think of President Donald Trump threatening to jail Governor J.B. Pritzker on a post in Truth Social?
He didn't do that. Show it to me. What do you got?
Don't worry, we're going to edit that. It's going to be up there.
All right, that's great. But the thing with Pritzker is he's refusing to let the United States Police Chicago.
It's
and
illegal.
other-
He got a federal.
56 people on average every week are shot.
Sure,
in
whatever your
Chicago.
statistics are,
And
you
the
do know crime in
governor-
Chicago has been dropping over the past 30 years, significantly.
It went from here to here. Yeah, it went from
So,
here to here.
so crime has been dropping in Chicago. Yes.
No, Chicago's a shithole like every.
We're gonna
other
put that up.
Democrat. Chicago is a shithole like every other Democrat-run city. The crime is rampant.
Can I ask you one
The
last
crime is
question?
rampant.
One last question, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you could pass any law magically right now,
yes.
what would it be?
It would be for Donald Trump to run for 2 consecutive terms. We need him for 4 more years.
Okay, the follow-up
Trump
question.
2028, baby.
Hold on,
Trump
follow-up question.
2028.
You mean 2 consecutive terms? Are you talking about the Andy Ogles proposition to amend the 22nd so he can run
I don't
a
know
third
what
term?
Andy Ogle is. What's that?
No, there's a proposition to overturn the 22nd Amendment, which would allow Trump to run a third term.
Let's do it.
You would support this?
100%.
Really?
People vote. Let the people choose.
No, but that wouldn't be up to us. We wouldn't choose on that. That
No,
would
we
be
get to vote.
legislation from the House.
Trump won the majority vote in the U.S., and he won all 7 swing states. So let's leave it up to the people.
One last
Yeah,
question.
buddy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you support the Constitution?
100%.
Okay.
I used to
And
carry
you
it
would
in
want
my lapel.
you would support appealing the 22nd Amendment to allow Trump to run a third term.
If that's what it takes, no.
No.
I don't want to appeal any constitutional amendments. I'd like to add to
So-
it.
so Trump-
I'd like
so
to
you-
add to it. I
That's
would
what
like to
appealing
add-
is. That's what
No, I
appealing
don't
is.
want to appeal. I don't want to take it away. I
That's
would like-
repealing.
All right, appeal, repeal. All right, whatever. So you got a good interview. That was good.
All right, man. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Have a good one. We're here at the No Kings Day protest. We found a member of Antifa. Sir, do you hate America? That's a yes. And why? Wow, that is some fascist rhetoric. According to the President of the United States, we're all a bunch of criminals, I guess. But I see a peaceful, beautiful little doggy over there. Don't let the propaganda blind you, folks. All right?
His name is Bernie.
Bernie? His name is Bernie. Lock him up. And frankly, we've got Bernie dog, and we need to throw him in a jail immediately. Immediately. I agree. You heard it. No kings. No kings. You heard it. Good boy. Good boy, Bernie. Good boy. Mr. Star Wars? Sure. Can I interview you? Please. Sure, interview. Couple of questions. All right. I fucking love that shirt. What does this say? Take a look. They're all just crooks, fucking fascists. Okay, I wanted to ask you there's 2 questions. First things first. Do you support the president building a Death Star to destroy Venezuela?
When it comes to the new Death Star and attacking Venezuela, no, we shouldn't be building any new Death Stars in the galaxy.
You heard it here. We heard from the Rebel Alliance. No new Death Stars.
No new Death Stars.
Now, a real question for you. What does... Hell yeah! The mail is on our side! The mail! What does democracy mean to you?
What does democracy mean?
It's a loaded question, I know.
That's a totally loaded question. I would say first understanding and respecting the Constitution.
Yes.
That
Yes.
would be first and foremost. Abiding by the law.
Law. See.
Law, order, doing the right thing as a citizen of the United States, not just as a person, but if you're going to be a citizen, then believe in the Constitution, believe in our laws, believe in our judicial system.
Hell yeah.
And lead a good life.
Hell yeah. Be a good person. It's pretty simple. Speaking of laws, I have one final question for you. If you could magically pass a law right now, what would it be?
No more fucking executive orders.
No more executive orders. I like that. I fucking hate these royal decrees. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Suck my fucking dick. Sorry. But I will say what I would probably do is overturn Citizens United right off the rip. Get big money out of politics. Get that fucking shit out. Or, I don't know, free healthcare. It's so hard because you got one. It's so hard if you can only choose one. But thank you so much. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike? Thank you, Mike. I'm Chris. Thank you very
well,
much.
brother. Thank you.
Hell yeah! We got Scooby-Doo here. That means that the Antifa army now has dogs. And I would like to ask you, Mr. Scooby, what does fascism mean to you?
Fascism? I mean, it's a consolidation of power toward authoritarianism as far as I understand it.
Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, and we hate fascism. There's no hell fucking yeah. That was the wrong thing to say. Now, let me ask you another question. If you could tell Donald Trump one sentence, one question, one thing, what would it be?
Go fuck yourself.
You heard it here, folks. Go fuck yourself. Thanks, Scoob. Ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go. Hey guys, this is just fun. This is just the people. This is your community getting together, showing solidarity. You know, don't believe the shit that you're gonna see on Fox News, where they're gonna be painting this out to be like balaclava wearing, looking like ICE. To be frank, that's how they're gonna paint this out. So. Make sure you check out all of the real footage from actual independent creators, not from mainstream media. They're gonna fucking lie to you all night, all right? So, what are you doing here today at the No Kings protest?
Well, I represent this area in the New York State Assembly. I am here to stand with my constituents.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No, this is solidarity. And this is the point I was making earlier is this is community. This is what we need. If you want the people to be united, we have to be together. Yes?
Physically together definitely helps. We kind of got away from that during COVID, but we really do need to come together and make clear that we understand what being an American is. And it's not about a skin color or a language or a religion or how much money you got in the bank. It's all about caring about what happens to your community. It's
Absolutely.
about caring about the rule of law. It's about caring about all those things and more. And I'm so glad to see so many of my neighbors and so many of my constituents here today. There's a big crew up in Hastings. I think they're going to be headed down too. So you're going to have a lot of interviewing.
Absolutely, and I'm excited for it. Thank you very much.
Sure thing.
Love that. Hell yeah. Hey, Speaker Johnson, I'm not here because I hate America. I'm here because I love America. No kings. Exactly. That's why one of the questions I've been asking people is, do you hate America? Let me ask you, actually, a quick question. You hate America?
I love America. It's the greatest country in the world. No,
Okay.
we're here to be annoyingly peaceful.
Yeah, you know what? It's exactly what this is. This is supposed to be holding a mirror into the face of the fascists who are claiming that we are the domestic terrorists. When I'm watching so-called federalized officers with masks black-bagging people and taking them to God knows fucking where, but I look around and that kid is allegedly Antifa. Are we out of our minds?
No, Antifa isn't even a group. That's how ignorant they are.
It is just
It's
a
anti-fascist.
movement. It is your duty as an American. Every single American soldier who fought in World War II was anti-fascist. They might not have known it, but they were.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're here because we love this country and we don't want to go backwards.
If I could ask you one last question. If you could ask Donald Trump one question, what would it be?
Why can't you go away?
Get out! Get out! Thank you. Sono alzato e ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morire. Say muoio, partigiano.
Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Fuck these fascists, they're in my nation. I want them out of office now.
Fuck fascism! These are patriots, ladies and gentlemen. If you can look around and see domestic terrorists, you have been blinded by propaganda. Come home! America is waiting for you! Fuck you! I'm kidding, I'm sorry! Ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano. La partigiano. No kings is in your American blood. It is the inception of the nation you have known to love. Be true. Be American. Be anti-fascist. Wait, that's vandalism. Did you take that? Wait, that's dead-ass vandalism. You can't just steal a fucking dog shit sign. Leave it to MAGA to find the one way to fucking break a law at the most peaceful protest I've ever been to in my life. Oh, look at that sign. I love that sign. I know. It says, Mommy says I can call him a poopy head. I love that. I love that. Can I ask you a quick question here, Spider-Man? So you're the hero of New York City, yes?
Yes, but my friend Peter is taking care of that for now.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. So I had to ask you a question here. According to the President of the United States, this is the Hate America rally. So I was going to ask you, do you hate America?
I actually love America, and that's why I'm here.
Fantastic. You heard it from Spider-Man, folks. We love America. Now let me ask you one last question. If you could ask Donald Trump one question as Spider-Man, what would it be?
How does it feel to be the most cartoonish villain of our time?
That's from Spidey, and Spidey faced off with the Green Goblin and won. Real heroes fight fascism, folks. You seen it, you seen it, you seen it. Love it. This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
No kings.
No kings.
Again. No kings.
No kings. No kings. No kings. I think this is the DSA, right?
This is what democracy looks like.
This is the healthcare workers.
$11.99.
$11.99. This is what community solidarity looks like, guys.
What's your YouTube? Retired professional journalist.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Chris.
I am Ken.
My channel is called Valenti. Are we recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Is it okay if we record?
Pardon? Sure, go
ahead. My name is Chris Valenti. No, you're fine. My name is Chris Valenti. I'm just a political commentator and a New York douchebag that hates fascists. So I wanted to ask people, you say you're a journalist. You were a journalist.
Yeah, right. Still, I worked for Newsday, for Bloomberg News, and I still do freelance stuff.
I probably read your articles and essentially just give my opinion on it all day. So let me ask you a question. What are you doing here at the No King's Day protest today? What is your goal here?
To show that that many people, including me, don't like what Donald Trump is doing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let me ask you a question. If you could ask Donald Trump one question, and I mean you have the opportunity to really ask him a question, what would you ask him?
When are you leaving?
When are you leaving? Yep. You heard it here. That's a very common one we're getting is please leave, please go away. When are you leaving?
Yes, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
I think I would ask him, I'd say, why are you doing this? Mm-hmm. Like, if I could really ask him, like, is there a reason? Are you dementia ridden? Or are you actually a fascist? Like, what is the reasoning behind the destruction of our institutions? What do you think his reason is?
The only problem with that question is that it assumes a level of self-awareness that I don't think is there.
You're right. No, you're right.
You know. So.
I think that question would be better asked to Stephen Miller. He's the one in charge. Herr Goebbels, I call him. But thank you very much for the interview. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
They're virtually the same thing, and so like you know, you have the choice between shit and like horrible shit. Eventually, horrible shit gets.
Oh yeah, no. I used to say during the election, I said, "You're giving me the choice between a shit sandwich and a cup of piss. I'm gonna drink the piss."
But I want
Look at the dog.
I want to stop. I want to stop like only having a choice of things that are inedible. You know, I want actual choice.
Dude, I'm 28 years old. This means I swear to God, since I've been eligible to vote, it has been between some dog shit candidate and Donald Trump. Every single election that I've been ever allowed to vote has been between somebody and Donald Trump. And that doesn't feel like democracy to me. It feels like you want a shit sandwich or a cup of piss.
Yeah. See, with things as bad as they are, we risk probably going right back to being happy with the Democrats as they were, who got us into this in the first place. So
yeah. No. I think this is why we need a real.
It's just you got to wise up. You got to insist on better choices, because then we can avoid this altogether if we're actually voting for some good stuff.
Do you like Zohran Mamdani?
New Deal, absolutely.
Absolutely, we do.
You know, absolutely. We need people like him, Bernie,
AOC,
when she's not voting.
See,
for,
this is me, but in like 20 years.
when she's not voting for Israel, weapons and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know, we need people like that. This guy up in Maine looks to be pretty good.
Oh, Brett Plattner? Graham Plattner. Graham Plattner. Graham Plattner. Yeah, no, shout out Graham.
When you only have a handful, when you have 500 politicians running the country, but you only have 7 or 8 progressives you can talk about, they got no power.
I do think that we're starting to see a movement now where if Zohran wins this mayoral campaign, which I do think he will, if he wins, then that means that the status quo of the Democrat Party is going to start to shift a little bit more left, where if Zohran was considered the status quo, then we would have some real, like, radical left as the real, because when they say radical left, they're talking about democratic socialists. That's not radical left.
That's dead center.
Exactly. So if we can normalize real progressive politics like Zohran Mamdani, then I firmly believe that in 10, 15 years, you could have some real hardcore leftist
voters, citizens and voters need to know what they got to move out of the way. I mean, as I said earlier, the first thing I said, use Jeffries and Schumer.
Who's got to go? He does? Donald? Who's got to go?
It's basically the reason we're in this mess, because lesser evil. It's not. Eventually, you get evil.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get the full-blown evil. If all your choices is a lesser evil and evil.
Yeah, lesser evil piles up. No. What do they say? No, nothing goes unpunished. No good deed. No good deed.
Circle a race to the bottom.
We're gonna be fine. What's your name?
Tim.
Tim. Chris. Nice to meet you, man.
Follow you guys.
So we've been here for about an hour, and it's totally peaceful. There have been a couple of MAGA agitators. Like there's one fucking guy who drove by, and what was it? It was like an SUV, some shit, flags everywhere, and there was this poor guy behind them, and I saw him, he's like, I just want to go, and the guy's driving 2 miles per hour because he's trying to rile everybody up. And then there was that guy, if you saw earlier, he was just like criticizing everyone's appearances, which is like, brother,
I think that's right. I keep holding this fear that
you're missing your hair. What happened? Ball! You see that, ladies and gentlemen? You know what that is? That's the Constitution. Don't touch it. Don't touch my Constitution.
Now ask him if you could touch it.
Oh yeah, can I touch the Constitution? No, don't touch it. I will not violate the Constitution.
Don't touch it.
And frankly, I'm gonna touch it.
Little dirty paws off it.
Oh God, now we're flirting. I'm coming. Oh, I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna get you. Okay. Thank you. So, something that's been running through my head all day. I don't know who said the quote, but what I'm seeing here is a lot of American flags. I'm seeing a lot of patriots, right? And I want to remind you of a quote. I don't know who said it, but a man can love his country and hate his government. Okay, those are not intrinsic values, ladies and gentlemen. And when the government becomes tyrannical, rebellion becomes duty. Are you still going, you son of a bitch? First of all, what's your name?
John.
John? Nice to meet you, John. I'm Chris. Thank you very much. So my first question is, why are you here today at the No King's Day protest?
Because I feel like people have to start standing up and speaking out. I think the greatest risk is being intimidated into silence
Yeah.
when you see so many threats to democracy and to truth. I love the saying "Fight truth decay."
Yes, no, I've said it before. A lot of people said it. I think we're living through the era of the death of truth, where, and I think it's kind of poignant that Trump has his own social media platform called Truth Social, and it's Trump's truth. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you one more question. If you could ask Donald Trump one question, like you really had a chance, one-on-one, one question, what would you ask him?
What do you think your life expectancy is?
I'm getting a lot of similar ones like that.
No, I think, do you see any limits to your power and authority?
Yeah, yeah. Who do you think you are? Like, what is there a bar that you a line that you won't cross?
I know the answer.
Do you think that there's any line he won't cross?
No.
No, and I agree. I do agree. Let me ask you another question. Do you believe there will be a free and fair election in 2028?
I think Trump will do everything in his power to prevent that from happening.
I agree.
And I'm concerned about 2026
midterms
as well. I think it's going to be very important to have those elections and have an opposition-controlled Congress that will try to put some limits on what he's doing.
Some people like myself would argue that I think at this point Congress is moot. It's sort of like the Russian, what do they call it, the Duma? The Russian Duma. They're walking through the motions. Because we have seen the Supreme Court rule unanimous decisions. We have seen Congress say, hey, this is unconstitutional, but there's no authoritative body. There's no way to enforce these rules, so Trump can just say, I hear you, but I don't give a fuck. And nothing ends up happening. So do you still have faith in the power of Congress?
Not as long as it continues to be controlled by the Republicans, because the majority of Republicans are in fear of Donald Trump.
Yes.
Fear of being primaried out of their jobs.
Yes.
And so they won't stand up to him. The only ones who are going to be standing up to him is the opposition.
Yeah, I call what the Republicans are doing, I call it preemptive submission, where I think they can see the horizon, that if he keeps on getting what he's going to get, he's going to be an authoritarian dictator, and they want to kiss the ring now so that when they have their guaranteed jobs. And one final question: have you heard of the Admiral of South Command who just retired the other day and said he's doing it because he doesn't want to follow through with the legal orders, right? So my question to you is, do you as an American citizen, do you support war with Venezuela?
No.
No.
I don't support the Venezuelan government.
Oh, of course not. Nicolas Maduro is a piece of shit. But I don't want to go to war with Venezuela.
Absolutely not.
Because it's going to be fucking young, not like me, I'm too old now, but it's going to be young boys and girls who are going to, not even girls anymore, because Secretary and alcoholic Pete Hegseth is getting rid of the women. It's going to be young boys, and they're not going to be black because Secretary alcoholic Pete Hegseth is getting rid of black people in the military. It's going to be young, white, Christian boys that are going to end up having to go fight and die in a Venezuelan jungle. And as an American, I can confidently say, fuck that. My dad served in Nam, and he was fucked by it. I don't want any of you to go do Vietnam II Electric Boogaloo in the Venezuelan jungles. Anyway.
I was just thinking about the Vietnam War and what happened to so many people as a result of that. I had a friend from college who, after he came back from Vietnam, he committed suicide.
Yeah.
Because of the stress of that.
Even the ones who didn't, like my father only got his cancer because of Agent Orange, a chemical that he was exposed to that killed all the trees. And it's something that I like to tell people, which is, I support the military, but you need to understand that once you're in there, you are going to be used as a weapon, not as an individual. And if they give you a cancer that comes back, like our young guys are getting from the burn pits in Iraq, or cancer from Agent Orange, or whatever the fuck comes next, they're gonna be okay with that. And I hope you are too, because that's what's happening.
And Trump's transparent attempt to politicize the military.
Oh, it's pathetic.
Is really scary.
It's not only is it scary, but it is gross to watch. And I'm sure that our top generals and admirals who had to fly all the way from across the world to be told that they're too fat. I'm sure that they have quiet resentment in there, and that's why we're starting to see some of them resign. You know.
Yep, I agree.
Anyway, thank you very much for the interview, sir.
Good. Thank you.
Can you believe that we have to do all of this because Stephen Miller is 5'0" and bald? All of this because Herr Goebbels decided that he wants to destroy our nation with a fascist authoritarian dictator whose fat fucking ankles are spilling out of his calves. Why are we here? We are here because we have to protest against the authoritarian fascist regime that the least educated people in our nation voted for. Now, here's the thing. A lot of you voted for Donald Trump, but you realized he's a fucking fascist and you jumped ship. More power to you. At this point, this late in the game, when we got masked Gestapo, ICE, Nazi thugs rounding people up, throwing them in unmarked vehicles and taking them to undisclosed locations, and then we nicknamed one of them Alligator Alcatraz after the fucking man-eating reptiles that are surrounding it. How the fuck are you capable of looking in the mirror and not feeling like a douchebag? How do you do it? $50,000 signing bonus to join ICE, free healthcare, free education. You know what that's called? Socialism, you dumb fuck. We offer socialism to our military and ICE officers so they will defend hyper-capitalism that has bent me over a barrel and fucked me. I'm tired. I'm tired of being fucked over. Are you?
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! No kings! No kings! No kings!
All right, so we're done here at the Yonkers No Kings protest. It was incredibly peaceful. It was very moving. A whole bunch of patriots over here. And, there's kids here, there's adults, there's, our age folks. This is very normal behavior. Let's keep walking to the car.
I think it stretches for, what, half a mile?
Yeah, dude, I mean, get a shot back there, too.
Oh, look.
Oh, look at that. That's fucking genius. Look at that. Fuck ICE. But yeah, no, listen, I had some good interviews. There was only one MAGA guy that I found, I interviewed him.
I mean, you had a couple buddies.
I'll show you a couple of clips of it. I mean, the guy, also, first fucking guy I interview is fucking MAGA, setting the tone, Fucking bald asshole is like, everybody here's ugly. I'm like, bitch, you have no hair. You have no hair. I should have told him that. Yeah. Anyway, listen, folks, don't believe whatever propaganda you're going to see tonight. It's been totally peaceful. Later.